Hello, everyone. This is Coach Toyin, founder of the Entrepreneurs Academy and the Quantum Leap Coaching Program, Success Coaching Programs. I'm the author of Mindset of an Entrepreneur, Strategy, Skills, and Mindset for Achieving Business Growth and Success. And so, if you're new here, I also want to let you know I actually run two advanced online business schools. The first one is targeted to those who want to advance international trade development. So I teach you in that school how to work with government and investors to advance exports, imports, and economic development, really at the highest levels in the world of business. Okay. So I hold events in that dimension, international trade, bringing world leaders together. So that's quite advanced. In fact, that's where my work really originated from serving as a strategist for the world's largest company. And then the second business school is the Entrepreneurs Academy, offering you step-by-step guide through the roadmap to business growth and success. And it's all about teaching you how to build, grow, and scale a world-class business faster. And then if you want to take it beyond just domestic US-based business, and if you want to take it international, then you can switch over and upgrade to the next dimension when it comes to negotiations, trade policies, really the advanced side of business development. Okay. And so the Entrepreneurs Academy incorporates really personal development and technical business skills, because your business is a reflection of who you are. You do business the way you are, right? Your business is a manifestation of an idea. You give birth to your business. So all of the inner work that you see me teach in my school, for those who are my students, this is a game changer because it removes what I call inner barriers to your success, and then it empowers you. Okay. It empowers you, fuels you for accelerated results. So that's how we're framed. The Entrepreneurs Academy contains over 300 resources, workbooks, training. It's the most advanced, sophisticated training program for entrepreneurs in the world. I also have opportunities really to teach for the United Nations. So this work cuts across nations. So I also train government officials as well. So anyway, you're in the right place. Today's topic is extremely powerful. Listen, pull your chair, get your coffee, get your pen. It's you're not going to find it anywhere. It's going to absolutely change your life, and I don't want you to miss a bit. Okay, so I'm going to pace myself. The question I'm helping to answer today is, why do people get stuck? And how do you get unstuck? So, two things. Why do people get stuck? And what are the strategies to get unstuck? I'm a solution provider, so I'm not just going to tell you what the issues are. I'm going to help you really, really deliver transformation. So, let me begin. Because we cover a ton of mindset programs, emotional intelligence, spiritual psychology. Listen, inner work is part of the school, business school. Because ultimately, your vehicle for building wealth, your business, requires you to be the propelling force to move it forward. And so many times people have ideas, visions of greatness. I say you carry the seed of greatness, but how do you nurture it? Because your business grows at the pace of your own personal self-actualization. So that's why, after building all the technical, advanced branding, lead generation, all of those things, like 10 subjects, technical business subjects at the highest levels, I realized that it's like giving a car to a child. We have to still mature inner maturity, spiritual ascension, emotional intelligence, psychological, right, prowess. To negotiate with yourself. You have to negotiate with yourself what you want, what you desire, and then be able to do the same in the external world. So the first thing I want to start with today, what I call your inner GPS, inner universe, navigating your inner universe. Again, this is the most advanced program, okay, in the world. Okay. So I have my AI powered GPT. If you haven't seen that, please check it out. You transform your life, on and on. Let me start by saying, so I'm going deeper now into the program. Let me start by letting you know that we are all on a journey. You are on a journey in this dimension, in this 3D third dimension world. You are on a journey to fulfilling purpose, to achieving greatness. Okay? to arriving at your own desires, dreams, goal, destination. You're on a journey. And we realize that everybody came here a baby. And that journey requires you to be guided. A, B, C, D, one, two, three, right? Is that when you arrive here, I say the mind is a quantum computer. Actually, you have to feed it. You have to feed it information. It's like, here's your computer, here's your car. You have a car, but where are you going? Where do you want to take your car? You have to fuel your car. You have to drive your car. Right? So you have tools. You are endowed. God has endowed every human, okay, with the vehicle, with the tools, with the GPS, with all of the things you need to traverse this world in or through. But what you feed, what you load up on your computer, what you give your car. If a car is made to be powered by gas, but you're putting kerosene, or somebody while you were sleeping is putting sand. I will use analogies because, again, this is going to change your life. So you are on a journey, and there's the big journey, but then there are micro steps. You know, what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to eat. Every time you want to fulfill desire, there's a journey between where you are to fulfillment of desire. Anytime you want something, there is a journey between where you are not having it to how you're going to get it. Anytime you long for something, you want to get married, you want to start a business. You see, anytime you want as a being, anytime you want something that you have within your possession, anytime you desire something outside of yourself, meaning you don't currently possess it, you don't have it in your possession currently, anytime you need to become somebody that currently you're not, anytime you need to go somewhere that you're not currently at, anytime you need to achieve something outside of yourself you've not yet achieved, there's a journey you have to go on. Okay, so that's the first thing. There is a journey from where you are to where you want to go, what you want to achieve, your new goals, your new dreams, your new aspirations. Okay, the new life you want to live, the new life you want to create. But you have to create that life before you live in it. Okay, so I want you to understand you are on a journey. Everybody's on a journey, and everybody is at different points on their journey. Everybody has different destinations, just like, oh, Texas, right? Florida, California, right? It's like, look at the highway. Planes are flying every day, moving people all over the place. Yeah, transportation. But you have to say where, you have to know where you're going, and then you have to figure out how to get there. And there are different ways of getting there. There are different destinations. There are different ways of getting there. Life, hopes, dreams, aspirations. So today's topic again, very, very advanced, but come with me. I'm going to go technical because when you finish, if you stay with me and you finish this session, your life will not remain the same. You're never going to approach life the same way ever again. Very, very transformational. So part of this quest is, how do you find your way? How do you become? How do you attain the things you want, the things you desire? From you want to get married, you want to start a business, you want to go to school, right? Is always, what do you need to get to where you are or where you're going? There's a program in my school for, business owners, when it comes to storytelling. Okay. um I call it the tale of two cities. Okay, customer journey, storytelling. So my school has over 300 resources from start to the finish: build, grow, scale, go international, like from idea to actualization of a business, right? Journey, end to end. So I can pull in different resources and share a little bit here. So one of those resources I'll pull in is what I call Tales of Two Cities. So whether you're a coach, trying to walk your clients through transformation, or you're a leader, okay, where your employee, your staff, you want to guide them through a change project, okay, so human transformation, or you're an individual, you want to lead yourself from where you are to where you want to be. The concept of a tale of two cities is helping people understand if you're on one side of a bridge and you're living in a city and that's all you can see. It's like a caterpillar has a different life experience. When they tell the story of where they're living, what they're experiencing, it's going to be everything they know, awareness. Now, there's another city on the other side of the bridge, okay? That is your promised land, okay? Your future states, your desire, your dreams. When you have become, when you have achieved, when you're holding in your hand the things you want, the things you're believing for. There's today, caterpillar, there's the future, butterfly. You see, the journey in between, that bridge of crossing that bridge, because without a bridge, you have to go through the valley and hopefully find your way to the promised land. It's like what I call the California gold rush, right? You know there's gold. At least you've heard the story. You've heard the stories of other people's triumph, of how they've transversed and gotten to the other side. But not everybody got there. Not everybody had a guide. Not everybody had direction. Not everybody had instruction. And so those who have a guide, instruction, right, direction, they are more focused. It's like the GPS of life. They're just following the GPS, knowing that they will arrive. In fact, the GPS even tells them how close they are to their destination so that they can go on that journey with peace. People who have guides, people who have direction, people who have some form of instruction in their hands, they are more rested, they are more at peace, they are more calm, they are more gentle with themselves, and they are more at peace within themselves. And those who don't, that zip code of those who don't know or don't have roadmaps, guides, right? People to help them, to teach them, to nurture them, to show them the way, to tell them, don't go here, go here, right? To help them navigate and transverse life. They subject their human nature to extreme pain, emotional pain. And that's why also in my school, I have a ton of human design, original programs innovated, right? To get yourself unlocked. Because on your journey to business growth and success, one of the things you have to go on is you have to take your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit, your entire being on that journey with you. Right? You can't leave part of yourself behind. You're going to take your full self from where you are to the future. And so, part of this inner, when I say inner alignment, is how do you gather yourself together? Where you are aligned. What do I mean by aligned? Your body, mind, spirit, soul, heart is on the same page. They understand the assignment. Everybody understands the assignment, and everybody's playing their role in the assignment. And nobody's saying, "Oh, right, your body's not here." Right? That division, inner division. When people find one leg here, it's part of the reason people are stuck, because you have to gather your full self to go on a journey. You have to be in it to win it fully. Okay, fully. So I'm going to start layering on some technical things now. Let me help you understand these concepts. I say past, present, and future. You're carrying your past, you're carrying your present, you're carrying your future within yourself. However, the information is located at different dimensions of yourself. I've hosted classes and sessions before where I talk about the dimensions of your nature. So, as example, your body, your cellular nature, Cells, millions and millions and millions of cells, right? Organized. Your cellular nature carries information about past. Everything you have experienced, feelings, and when I talk about feelings and emotions in my school, your feelings and emotions, they carry your history, right? Right? So your body is carrying the past. When you wake up into a day, you bring into that day information about your past, your history, your memories. Okay? But your memories is different from your destiny. Because if memories and destiny are equal, you're not going to change, you're not going to transform. Just keep doing what you're doing. You've arrived at your destination. However, when you have information about a new destination, that your body and right feelings and emotions, you've never been there before, you want to experience new things you've never experienced before, you need to become somebody you've never been before. That means you need to level up, upgrade, okay, in the physical world. I'm sharing a lot, but I'm bringing different things together to help you unlock greater value today. And in order for your mind to help, so the mind is the GPS, okay? It helps train your body on what it should do, on what it should do next. But your mind also knows your history and it uses that information to continue to guide what you're doing, behavior, right? Thinking patterns, current belief system. So your current belief system, current thinking pattern, current behavior, that history of who you are today is managed, is maintained. Your mind keeps record. It actually already has a record of who you are today. And it maintains it, it protects it, right? And anything that is opposing, that is opposite of who you are today, it kicks it off. When we talk about ego, there's a part of the mind designed to protect who you are, whether you're sleeping or awake, because you've made decisions. The power of your decisions is out. It's like when you're driving a car and you set the destination. Nobody must touch that destination. The GPS has locked it in. That this is the destination, this is who she is, this is where she's going, this is how we're going to get there. Your creative potential is set. And so nobody must. That's why in your GPS, if you attempt to drive off that GPS, the GPS job is to recalibrate. One of the reasons many people don't go higher is because they've not let go of past programming. They've set their destination and their mind is set on that destination. And if they do anything opposites, okay, opposing to that destination, the mind's job is to correct, it will override what the body is doing. That's why my program is deeper, because of this reason. Because we know by human transformation, if you don't change your destination psychologically, beliefs, conclusions, decisions, you can be out there doing different things. Every time you sleep at night, your mind will correct all those things because those things are not aligned. As long as those things are not aligned to the destination, okay, it will recalibrate. You find yourself on the path of the past. So it's like, okay, you said you were going to California. During the day, you went off and started going to Texas. That's fine. You see, when you sleep at night, the mind takes over driving. Because it calibrates what will you do the next day. Because sleep is rest. When you wake up the next day, you continue your journey in life. Sleep is rest. It's like going to the gas station to refuel. You're still on the path. When you go to the gas station to refuel, when you are done, you get back on the road. So when you sleep at night, another way is your mind is still driving. But here's the key. It will use original destination, not the one you changed. So when you wake up in the morning, you might find your past waking up with you again, and it erases what you did, the progress you thought you made. That's one of the reasons, right? Is that you need to go deeper. You need to go deeper to set, if you intend to go to Texas, you change your mind from California and you want to go to Texas now. Please inform. You have to inform your mind. And that informing of your mind is deep inner work. It's a lot of deep inner work to make sure there's inner alignment, that you are taking your decision seriously. Many people are casual. I say the way you act with your mind will give you back to you. It's a mirror of your personality. If you are casual, if you are playful, if you are not serious, your mind will not be serious with that new destination. If you're like, oh, what do you want today? Whatever, your mind will say whatever, and then it will start showing you whatever opportunities. It will start showing you it. Your mind learns who you are and gives you who you are. So, one of the personality shift is, if you want your mind to take your decisions seriously, you have to enforce the rules, right? You cannot be playing and expecting your mind not to be playing with you. You cannot be double minded and expecting your mind will reflect, will do to you what you are feeding it. Hmm? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. When nobody can see you, you might be saying one moment, oh, I want to start a business. Oh, yeah, my business is this. How serious you are with those words, only time will tell, because your mind is going to copy and paste your level of audacity, seriousness, belief. When we say belief, the concept of belief, it's your energetic vibration to the sense of what's possible for you. And your mind uses your beliefs as your destination, and it uses it to power itself, to lead you, to lead your body, because your mind needs to travel to figure out step by step. So take it seriously. Decide. So the first thing is your decisions must be firm, must be locked in, must be serious. Like, you have to have a no nonsense approach within yourself, because if you don't, right? Because nobody would give you what you haven't given yourself. Okay? Nobody will take you. It's like if you want to go out and someone says, "Where are you going?" And you say, I'm just playing." Well, as you're driving your car will play with you. If you turn right, it turns right. It's not going to question you. Turn left, you go. But if you say you're going to the store, you're going to do groceries, you will arrive there. Everything will cooperate to help you get to where you're trying to get to. That's the gathering of yourself. Completely gathering yourself behind your destination. The seriousness with which you're going to firm up your beliefs, your thoughts, and your thoughts have to reflect where you say you're going, because your thoughts is the step-by-step instruction of where you're going. So if you say you're going here, but your thoughts does not reflect it, you have inner work to do. That's doubt. Okay. When you say you want to go turn left, but something else inside you is turning right, you have to do that inner work to reconcile and align on one direction. There's no two direction. Two direction will not take you anywhere. It's what makes people stuck. You get to the junction of life. Should you turn right? Should you turn left? You have to make a decision. But who is going to make the decision? The past or the future? Okay. One thing I also want to introduce, and probably I'll start wrapping up today's session, is how emotions and feelings affect psychology. How will you think? So let me show you. You need a pen and a paper, past, present, future. And the human design classes unpacks this, okay, for you in my school. Your body, cellular nature, the language of the body, sensational, right? Sensation, senses, okay? The senses picks up experiences, cellular experiences, and nerves. how your nerves are responding to what they're experiencing in the physical world. There's psychology behind it. Psychology is the interpretation of those senses. So emotions, energy, emotion, how your own energy, what information your energy is carrying in and through you and is landing on your cells and organs. Okay? Constantly, right? Your quantum computer is carrying information constantly in and out of cells, cleaning up, changing things. Because in the moment when you need to do something, everything you're doing, micro, macro, anything you have to do, listen, there's a coordination. There is a coordination that moves information, nerves. Anything you are going to act on, your muscles, motion, the doing side of you, okay, receives instruction on what you want to see done. And those things move really fast, right? Quantum computer, the speed of energy. So energy carries information and instructions in and out of you. And you're part of the creative universe that God has designed. And so you have an information highway and you have energy highway in the world, your energy beings, and information and energy collide. Your mind fuses it. So your mind uses, okay, your instructions to guide your energy on what you want to use energy to produce. Energy is the ability to do work, physics. And whatever work you want your energy to do for you, and you want your body to do for you, or you want to invite other people to be participants in, instruction is required. Those are the stories that roam inside you. The ones you believe, the ones you want, the ones you desires. You're powered by stories, beliefs, decisions. And so those things happening, what you're doing with your information, your relationship with the information and stories, okay, this is your productive center. You are creating your own script. That's why in the classes I talk about wealth creation script writing. Many people have written scripts that their body is like, oh, ooh, right? And so your body keeps on acting to your script until you change the script. So you have to change the script. And one of the ways you have to change the script is your mind reading? Hear me. You can feed your mind stories of your past, stories of your future, or stories of the present. And what you feed it, it will recreate. That's why if you like a particular type of food, let's just say rice, plain, right? Whenever you want to eat it again, you can say, I want that again. And your mind will create it again. So the mind can recreate beautiful things that you unlock. You've gone to France before on vacation. You can always go again and again and again and again. You've gone to the grocery stores before and you can go again. Again. In fact, the more you do it, this is what we talk about cellular memory. You don't have to think too hard. You just need to vibrate, and your body will give you what it has already figured out how to give you before. So it's very, very easy, okay, for your mind to give you what it has produced before. It's the easiest thing it can give you again. Now, watch out. If you haven't cleansed your past of negative stories, this is one of the causes of dysregulation. Because part of spiritual ascension is you need to do inner work, because the more speed you are going higher, the things you've not bolted, the things you've not figured out, the things you've not resolved, the inner stuff, the inner stories of negativity, somebody did you this, they will, as you are vibrating, quantum leaping, running after a higher future, if those stories are inconsistent with who you need to be in the future. For example, in the past, somebody did something and you said, oh, people had this. You came up with a story and a conclusion that this is the nature of humans, and you locked it in. Now, as a business owner, you need humans. You want to attract people to, right, for you to serve, for them to work with you, customers, clients, right, energetically attract, right, right. Now I'm referencing other programs in my school. magnetic messaging, attraction marketing, lead generation, right? If you want your business to grow, this is why I say if you don't grow your business, right? Many people want to attract people, you want clients, customers. These are humans, these are people. But if you refuse to deal with your personal issues with humans, energetically, you can be opposing your future. Your wealth is connected to your relational vibration. And so reconciling those two. Do you like people or you don't like people? You have to decide. You have to decide. Your past came up with a story that made you put you at a distance and you emit. I've seen this too much. People who say they want to attract people, but if you scan, like, they're like, don't come near me. And so people with money, with good things, they are leaving you alone. But that's not what you want. Your future self does not like that. So inner reconciliation, forgiveness, repent, like you have to do that inner work. Because the past, if the past is in conflict, it can affect your psychology. Because you can be feeding your mind stories of wah, 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 because they are true about your past. If you don't want them to be true about your future, you have to change your mind, change your decision, change your relationship. Okay? Change your relationship so that your cells are not reacting negatively to the people they ought to be reacting positively. Do you understand that? When I say they, your cells, every reactivity is that when certain information, your energy processes it and lands it on your cell. If it is good, happy vibes, your cells will be like, this energy is good for us. Because cells, the concept of cells in third dimension, cellular organisms, right? They go into safety mode. They need energy to power itself, mitochondria, right? The reason you eat food is to extract energy to keep those cells alive, right? And so cells are happy when you feed it the right energy with the right thoughts, happy joy. You are producing those things within yourself with your own pattern of thinking, decisions in your mind, on and on. Okay, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you are controlling, right, how your cells are behaving and responding in the physical world. And it's quite simple. Cellular programming is simple. I like, I don't like. I want, I don't like, want. So when in your mind you go through this thinking and say, you don't like this person. Well, guess what your cells will do? We don't like this person. When they see that person, they will emote negativity, which is stay away emotion. And the person too, because that person is a human, their cells too will pick it up. So cells will be talking to cells. Nerves will be electrically, right? What you're doing without even speaking. I go deeper into in my school because this kind of transformational, right, training changes your life. It brings more consciousness. Self-sabotage, you have to stop sabotaging, right? You have to remove that. When people don't know this kind of intelligence, I mean, oh, I want business. Listen, at the end of the day, if your cells are still being powered by stories of negativity, they cannot give you positivity unless you change your mind about those situations, about those circumstances. Because when you change your mind, your cells, okay, it will de energize negativity and then program positivity. You become a positive person. And positivity means you're going to attract likes, people who will do positive things to you. Negativity means you're going to attract people who will do negative things to you. In fact, many leaders don't know this. I've seen this is too important for people to let to right? Is that your own emotions and feeling will permeate your entire organization. If you don't pull yourself to do inner work, to be happy again, to find your own joy and happiness and your own peace of mind, the world outside you will give back to you what's already inside you. You experience life, what is inside you. So if you want good stuff, put good stuff inside you, you start living good life. So there's so much more. There's so much more. I want to wrap up here. You know, your mind is given to you to help you produce. You know, when God says, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it. God gave you a creative power. Every human is given create the power to produce. the power to produce results. That power actually is in your hands. It's in your hands. I like to say it's like fire can be used to cook food, positive. When mishandled, emotions, feelings, relationships, it shows up. And so part of that inner work in my school is to make sure that you are carrying your own power with grace, with peace, with joy, with intentionality. And you are using it to create the realms and reality you desire. Let's say you are still practicing these things, because when people come into those my programs, right, it's like you have to practice and practice. You have to retrain and retrain and retrain. I get it. I also give clean up skills when I say emotional hygiene. You see, just like the teeth, every single day, as long as you're in the third dimension rules follow its own rules. Brush your teeth, shower, clean up. When I talk about your energetic aura, how you charge yourself up, the thoughts you're carrying around is the thoughts you are producing. And so that consciousness is, don't go out into the world with thinking. It's as simple as saying, brush your teeth. Because when you encounter people, if it is thinking, some people who like you will give you feedback. Your best friends will say, oh, brush your teeth. Most people will not slow down to tell you what you ought to know already. Most people don't, it's not anybody's job to teach these things. You have to pursue it, because part of the duty of the mind is to locate instruction, the right instruction, directions, guides that will get you from where you are to where you need to be. And I invite you to join Toyin Umesiri Academy if you want to access step-by-step guide for business growth and success. Includes books, workbooks, step-by-step programs, inner dimension programs, spiritual psychology, emotional intelligence, principles of energetics, and 10 advanced business concepts. I'm super excited to bring this to the world as a strategist for the biggest company in the world. Listen, bringing big business strategies and the world-class success programs, wealth creation programs, it's just an absolute honor. So come join us. I invite you to join us and start that inner work to unstoppable success. God bless you. I see you around. Bye.